so this is the most difficult class I teach. That being said, it's not very difficult at all. So moms, dads, kids, grandparents, if you want to join in, it's a fun class. And you maybe don't need these, but blocks will help if you have blocks. They don't have to be yoga blocks, but 2 blocks will come in handy. And halfway through the class, I'm going to have to shift the camera to the other wall here because we're going to do some stuff on the wall. It's a lot easier to do some of the balancing poses we're going to do with the wall and some other stuff on the wall. So it'll be a fun class today if you wish to join me. My blocks. Okay. All right. Let's get settled. So, let's take a moment. Close your eyes. Feel your foundation, what's pressing into the earth. Mine is my shin here, the top of my foot, my outer thighs, my gluteus, and my sits bones. So just take a moment, become aware of your contact with the earth. Feel it. You have to be mindful during your yoga practice. Stay present. So let's sit up tall here. We want to lengthen the lumbar spine. I see some more people are joining. Yay! The more the merrier. Lifting that rib cage so we have lots of room for our lungs. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face. You can bring your thumb and forefinger together. This is the mudra for opening the lungs. So now's the time to just begin to observe your breath as you breathe deep and bring your mind home to your body. Thich Nhat Hanh. Thich Nhat Hanh, he was a philosopher. Breathe deep. Bring your mind home to your body. So just notice how it feels to breathe this morning. Lungs, respiration, and air. There's a lot of what's on the forefront of our mind these days. Don't be afraid to breathe. We still have to breathe. So right now, in the presence of your own home, please breathe. Clean those lungs out. Keep them healthy, vibrant, supple, and strong. Just observing your breath now. And then we can begin a controlled breath, pranayama. So we're very familiar with the 4-count inhale, the 2-count hold, and the 6-count exhale. But this morning, let's try and do it a little different. Let's do a 4-count inhale, a 4-count hold, and a 4-count exhale. So it's 4, 4, 4. And let's see how that feels this morning, okay? 2 more rounds. Sharp, focused breath. Good. Let the control go. Breathing naturally. And just observing. Notice where your mind drifts as soon as you let go of that breath control. Noticing what's on the forefront of your mind, what is the most important thing here representing today for you. So just notice it, but let it go. We don't want it interfering with our peace, our flow, and our yoga practice. So let's bring our fingertips to the floor here. We'll begin a little movement, a little asana. So let's inhale, arms rise, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lowers. Inhale. On this exhale, let's twist to the right. Let that left hand cross the right thigh. Sit up tall. Relax your face and breathe. You inhale, let's come to center, arms rise. And as we exhale, we go left. Again, sit up tall. Notice if twisting left feels different than twisting right. One side might be tighter, stiffer, a little more uncomfortable to twist. Good, we're going to inhale our hands back to center. We're going to exhale them behind our back. We're going to bring our fingertips to the floor, palms up. We just want to roll over onto our palms, okay? We want to lift the chest, straighten those elbows, and then lift your gaze to the ceiling. Bring your tongue behind the upper front teeth, and don't drop your head like this. You want to keep it lifted, the neck long. Take a few nice breaths. Good, and then tucking the chin, we're going to sweep the arms around the knees and roll over into child's pose. Good, so child's pose, hands by your feet, palms up, and just have your forehead on the floor. If your hips aren't coming to the heels and your forehead's not coming to the floor, stack the fists under the forehead for comfort, and you can even put a little cushion underneath these sits bones here. So it would kind of more look like this. So either way is acceptable. So let's just take a few breaths here, a few moments here in child's pose, balasana. Either position is completely acceptable. Let's just rock a little side to side. You guys still with me? I hope. And then we're going to come to stillness. Okay. Make sure you're towards the back of your mat. And we're going to inhale those arms forward. We're going to round up through cat stretch. Keep your hands right where they are as we roll down the front of our body, bringing the chest to the floor, forehead to the floor. Good. Keeping your arms back. You don't want wings. You want your elbows in. And we're going to press ourselves up and back into child's pose. So that's all we're doing. We're rounding up through cat stretch, and rolling down the body. We're warming up our upper body, our shoulders, strengthening the core and the arms. Lifting and lowering. Getting warm here. Good. Let's do 3 more here. One more. Bringing the hands back by the feet or stacking the fists under the forehead. And just holding in child's pose. Just take some breath. Let's bring our arms forward into extended child's pose. We're going to round up through cat stretch. We're going to come to neutral. Here we are. Shoulders above the wrists, hips above the knees. You look real good here, right? Let's extend our right leg, toes to the floor, press into the heel. Take your socks off, keep your toes on the mat, and get a nice stretch. You can press into the heel, and then release, and press, and release. Good, one more time, press and hold. Breathe, don't hold your breath. And let that back of the thigh, behind the knee and the calf stretch, lengthen and soften. And then releasing that pressure. Let's lift that foot parallel to the floor. Engage the toes, Pada Bandha. And we're going to just slowly lower the toes for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to lift and hold. Press into that right hand. Press into the left foot, left knee as we extend the left arm here. Engaging Hasta Bandha on that hand, Pada Bandha on the foot. Stay lifted. Good. Let's lower the hand to the floor. Bring that knee to the floor. Sitting into extended child's pose. Take some breath. Keeping the arms forward. And then round up on your inhale. Again, coming to neutral. Find your alignment. Smile. And then let's extend the left leg. Toes to the floor. Press into the heel. Nice stretch. And then soften. And press. And soften. And press and hold. Don't hold the breath though, keep breathing. Smiling. Act as if and it will be. Be happy. Good, let's release the pressure, lift the leg, engage the toes, Pada Bandha. Pressure in those hands here, pressing down, external rotation to your biceps, and let's lower that foot for 10. 2, 3, 4. Those of you who do class with me know I don't often count. 5, 6. I rely on you to count for me. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Press into that left hand, right knee, right foot as we extend the right arm. Breathe. I'm getting warm now. Breathe. Good. Lower the hand, lower the knee, extended child's pose into full child's pose, and let yourself rock and breathe. Good. Come to stillness. Just feel stillness. Feel your breath. And bringing the arms forward. Rounding up through that cat stretch. Let's come to neutral. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips coming into downward dog. Good. It doesn't matter if your heels are on the floor. It's okay. You can soften your knees. Press those heels back towards the floor. Good. And then as your body allows, you can start to straighten the knees. So let's just walk through our feet here, walking in place. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. I try and do a lot of Sanskrit on Friday morning. Well, not a lot, but more than any other class. And this is Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Let's come to stillness. Soften those knees, come up onto your toes, and we're going to forward like quiet little bunnies. No pounding. Fold into Uttanasana. Uttanasana, knees are soft. Knees are soft, chest on your thighs, hands are by your feet or holding the backs of your ankles. Find it and feel it. And then just bring the hands to the floor. Let's roll up. Arms rise. Exhaling into Namaskar. And I need to adjust things here. I'm sorry. Is it better? Can you see me? Am I centered? Okay. So here we are. Tadasana. Mountain pose. Still a work in progress here. The videoing. All right, anyhow. So let's come to Tadasana Namaskar. Good. So Tadasana, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. We don't want to be sticking our buttocks out, sticking our chest out. It's a lot of compression in the lower back. So we gently tilt our pelvis. Tailbone is towards the floor now. We've got a nice, strong lower back, and that is called Mula Bandha, that tilt to the pelvis. It's not extreme, it's subtle, okay? Lift that rib cage like we do on the floor. Lift, pull the belly button up and back towards the spine. Bring your hands into prayer pose. And just take a moment here to feel your body and your breath. Feel the soles of your feet on the floor. You want to put a little gentle pressure on the outer heel, and that will kind of internally rotate your thighs if you can feel it. And that's Tadasana Namaskar. So let's circle our arms as we sit into chair pose, Utkatasana. We're going to fold into Uttanasana. Knees are soft, chest on the thighs, head hangs. And then we look up with a flat back, Urdhva Uttanasana. It's all right if your fingertips aren't on the floor, they can be here. Just don't be pressing into your knees. Folding back to Uttanasana. Roll yourself up. Arms rise. As we exhale into Namaskar, we're going to sit into Utkatasana, chair pose. Folding into Uttanasana. Urdhva Uttanasana. Back to Uttanasana. Roll yourself up. Arms rise. Exhale, Namaskar. Arms circle, sitting into chair pose, Utkatasana. Into Uttanasana. Urdhva Uttanasana. Back to Uttanasana. Let's roll up. Arms rise. Exhaling into Namaskar. I need to adjust slightly. Sorry. All right. Hi. So let's work on our sun salutation, Surya Namaskar. So we always start out in Tadasana, Namaskar. Let's circle our arms as we inhale, exhale, Namaskar, and saluting the sun. Nice swan dive into Uttanasana, Urdhva Uttanasana, back to Uttanasana. Let's step that right leg back, right knee to the floor, untuck those toes, arms rise, and let's sit. Here we are in this low lunge. We can press into the left foot as we come back up. And sit again. And up. Good. One more time. Let's sit. Exhaling into Namaskar. We're going to bring this right elbow to the left knee. We're going to work our fingertips in towards our heart. This is hard for you guys to see. We're going to tuck our right toes, straighten the right knee. And we're looking towards the left side of the room, so my back is towards you. I'm sorry. Good. From here, stay lifted, arms rise. Exhale, hands down by the left foot. Let's step into plank. Knees to the floor, chest to the fingers, buttocks in the air. Pull yourself through. Lower down. Onto all fours. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward dog. Let's extend the right leg towards the ceiling and swing it forward. Between those hands, we're coming up onto our fingertips, looking up, flat back, and then we're stepping that left in to meet the right, folding into Uttanasana, rolling up, arms rise. Exhale, Namaskar. Arms circle, inhale. Exhale, Namaskar. Again, saluting the sun. Stepping the left leg back now. Left knee to the floor, untuck the left toes, arms rise. And let's sit in this low lunge here. Keep your arms lifted. You can press into that right foot, come back up a little bit. And let's sit again. Good, we're gonna exhale into Namaskar. You guys can see now. We're gonna bring that left elbow to the right knee. Work these fingertips towards your heart. Tuck those left toes, straighten the left knee. Here we are. Be strong and solid. Let's come to center here. Exhale the hand down by that right foot. Step into plank. Knees to the floor. Chest to the fingers. Buttocks in the air. Pull yourself through cobra. Lower down. Let's take a moment here. I don't even know if you guys can see me here. Now that I've messed things. Work in progress, people. Work in progress. Forehead. Hands under the forehead. Let's bend our right leg, reach back, grab that right foot. Work that heel in towards the buttocks. Feel your breath. Feel the top of the right thigh and around the knee. Let's release that foot. Bring that arm back in underneath. And just feel your left and right leg, left and right knee. And then when you're ready, we're going to bend that left knee, reach back, grab that left foot with the left hand. And again, same action now on the left side. Just breathe. Let that left thigh soften and lengthen. Enjoy it if it feels good. Breathe through any pain or discomfort. Good. Let's release that left foot. Bring your hands back under the forehead and just take a few breaths here. Feeling your body. And then bringing the hands by your chest. Press yourself back up and into child's pose. Into full child's pose right here. Perfect. So keeping that head on the floor, we're going to lift our hips round up onto the crown of your head. We're getting a nice stretch in here. You can bring your hands by your head because you don't want a lot of pressure on that forehead. Good. Lower the hips. Inhale the arms forward. Round up through cat stretch. Come to neutral. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward dog. Extend the left. Swing it forward between the hands. On the fingertips, look up, flat back. Let's step that right in to meet the left. Fold into Uttanasana. And roll yourself up. Arms rise. Exhale. feel namaskar. Take a moment here. We're gonna work warrior 2, warrior 1, warrior 3. First, we're gonna do it without the wall. We have our blocks here, and then we'll see how much easier it is to do with the wall. So. We want our blocks here for right now. So let's inhale, arms rise. Exhale, namaskar. And salute the sun. Uttanasana. Urdhva Uttanasana. Back to Uttanasana. Now we're going to step our right leg back. Right heel pivots to the floor. Arms rise. Before we lift our arms, let's make sure our hips are squared off here to the short edge of our mat. And then we can lift and step. Warrior 1. Good. So from warrior 1, we open to side warrior. Parshva Virabhadrasana, warrior 2. Make sure that this knee isn't going past your toes. If it is, make your feet a little wider. Look over the fingers of the left hand. Drop the right arm down the right thigh. Look up at the left. Coming back to side warrior. We're coming to warrior 1, and we're going to try and come to warrior 3. Triana Virabhadrasana. It's way easier when we have a wall here. From here, bring your hands to the floor. We come to the standing split. This is about as much of a split as I can do. And then we have, well, we're going to open, so we want to open our hip towards now the front of our room. Get your balance. And we're going to lift that arm. I'm totally off the screen, folks. I'm sorry. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. From here, we sit right back. I'm fine. I got my balance. Sit right back to side warrior. Side warrior, we spiral into plank. From plank, we're going to ground our left hand. We're going to come onto our right side. Lift that right arm. Don't be saggy. Be lifted as best you can. Bring that foot behind you if you need to. Good. Let's come back over into plank. Woo. Knees to the floor, chest to the fingers. Come to the cobra. Lower down. Onto all fours. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward dog. Come up onto those toes, soften the knees. Quietly hop forward. Like a bunny. Rolling yourself up. Arms rise. Exhale, namaskar. Arm circle. Inhale. And exhale. Saluting the sun. To Uttanasana. Urdhva Uttanasana. Back to Uttanasana. Now we're going to step that left leg back. Left heel to the floor. And bring our hands to our hips to start. Squaring those hips off to the short edge of your mat. And then we can lift. Being mindful of that knee once again. Sit a little deeper maybe. And then from here, open to Parshva Virabhadrasana. Side warrior, warrior two. Look over the fingers of the right hand. And just breathe. Legs are solid. Good, we're gonna drop that left arm down the left thigh, reach across, maybe sit a little deeper. From here we come back to side warrior. Hold that warrior, or bring your blocks over. Like that right foot. Here we are. So right from here we come back to warrior one, and we start to lift that left leg. Triyanka Virabhadrasana, warrior three. We bring our hands to the blocks, standing split. And then as we get ready, find your stability. You guys are going to have a much more fun time at the wall. So we want to open that hip. So the hip's towards the front of the room now, not the floor. And as you find your balance, start to extend the left arm towards the ceiling. You can't move too fast. You have to move mindfully. Otherwise, you're going to lose your balance. And then we can come right back to warrior two. I'll have a better time on the wall as well. Warrior two. All right. Let's spiral into plank. Knees to the floor, chest to the fingers, buttocks in the air. Pull yourself through cobra. Lower down. Onto all fours. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward dog. Coming up onto your toes, soften the knees. Hop like a bunny. Whew. And roll up, arms rise. Whew. Exhale, namaskar. Whew. So let's just do a little hip circles here for a moment. We are going to have to bring our mat over to a wall. We want a nice open wall space. No pictures on the wall, no furniture nearby to knock over. Let's kind of do some flaps. Just done this. And I'm going to have to adjust my video, and you're going to have to go to your wall. So let's see. You guys get a little shot of the rest of the studio here. All right, so there's my wall. All right. All right, and then I gotta turn the other guy. There we are. On the wall. Yeah. So, grab your blocks. This is better here. You guys can see me better. All right. So let's just put one block on either side here. Put it on. All right. So before we do that warrior 1, 2, 3, let's do a little bit more on the other stuff here now that we're at the wall here. So open those hips, or open those feet. Again, engage your Mula Bandha a little bit. Let's extend our arms. Good. We're going to twist to the right. Right hand to the lower back. That left hand grabs the right foot or the ankle, wherever you're at. Good. You can stay right here, or you can extend that right arm towards the ceiling. Breathe. Staying low, we're going to come to center, flat back, hands to the hips, and coming back up. Beautiful. Let's extend our arms once again, twisting now to the left. Bring that left hand to the lower back, and the right hand reaches across, grabbing that left foot, left knee, wherever you're at is fine. And then if you'd like to, you can extend the left arm now towards the ceiling. And breathe. And let's come back to center. Let's bring our fingertips to the floor. And we're going to walk out into a straddled plank. So really come out. So the arms, the shoulders are under the wrists. Toes are on the floor, heels lift. And from here, we're going to press ourselves back into a wide leg downward dog. Breathe. Let's come back to that plank. Downward dog with wide legs. And plank. And downward dog. We're going to stay low. Walk your hands back underneath your hips here. And for those of you who want to go up into a headstand, I'm not responsible for any injuries or broken things. But this is your opportunity to go into a headstand. So the crown of the head comes to the floor. Get your stability. And lift your toes. I'm staying right here today. Good. So, if you were here and you didn't go up, that's fine. Let's walk our hands back out. Beautiful. Hands to the hips. Let's come up flat back. Good. Let's walk our feet back together. Give them a little break. Walking in place here, adjusting this top camera. Sorry for my internal dialogue here I'm sharing with you, monologue, whatever it may be. So we're doing the warrior 1, 2, and 3 into standing split half moon pose. So we're going to start in warrior 2. So let's turn the left foot out. We're going to bring that right foot back a little bit. No, I'm wrong. So I'm mirroring you guys. I always get confused when I come to the wall here. So we've got our left foot out. No, our right foot is extended. Those of you who know me know my issues here. So enjoy my idiocracy. Anyhow, right knee, we're going to soften. Sitting in to warrior 2. We're going to come to warrior 1. So you want, whatever knee is bent, you want it up against the wall or towards the wall, okay? So from here, let's open again. Have yourself against the wall. Okay. Not too close, about 1 inch away. Good. And let's come back to warrior 1. And coming into warrior 3. I got my lamp here. Warrior 3 here. You want that leg parallel, arms parallel. Wall is here to help. And then bringing the hands to the floor. Standing split. Good. From here, come up onto the fingertips. Open the hips to the front of the room so the buttocks comes to the wall. And extend your arm. Here we are. Half moon pose. Breathe. Be strong and solid. If you have your block because your fingertips can't reach the floor, perfect. Want your hips open. Good. From here, we just sit right back. Side warrior. Good. Let's straighten that front knee. I think I may be running out of time here. Then let's turn that right foot back towards the front of the room. Hands on the hips. Get yourself in the middle, Chris. Okay. Here we are. Got that wall close to us. Let's turn. Left foot out now. And sit. And extend. Now sometimes when we're in this warrior two pose, some of us are reaching forward. So you just want to make sure your hips, shoulders are all lined up. Good, right from here. Warrior one. And lifting. Warrior three. Hips drop towards the floor. And then we can come into the standing split. There. Bring that left hand onto the block and open to the side of the room here. Good. From here, back to side warrior. Straighten that front knee. Turn that foot back towards the front of the room. Hands to the hips. And let's walk back together. Good. Let's just do a little walk. So continuing at the wall, we're going to turn our mat now. So it's the short edge is up against the wall. We can get rid of our blocks. This is going to be interesting here because I won't be able to see you. But another form of going upside down, if it's too hard to go up into that headstand. So bring your feet to the wall. Just your toes are on the wall here. Hands are underneath your shoulders. We're going to just lift into downward dog. So your heels are on the wall. And you can stay right here if you want. Again, be careful. If you don't have the upper body strength, don't attempt. Okay? You guys with me? We're going to walk our feet up the wall here. We want them parallel to the floor. And this is the wall hanging. I don't know how well you can see. Just hold it as long as you can. And then come to the floor into child's pose. Good. If you'd like to try it again, you may. Or if you want to do something a little easier, we're going to get real close here to the wall. As close as you can. You want to be on the outside edge of that mat there. So when you roll over onto your back, you're on your mat and your feet are up the wall here. Feet up the wall. It's a lovely restorative yoga pose here. You want to have your buttocks as close to the wall as you can. And you can stay right here. But if you want to go up into a shoulder stand, don't move your head. You can't look at the screen once you're up. If you move your neck, you're going to do damage. So we're going to slide our feet to the wall. Press your feet into the wall as you lift your hips. Wiggle your shoulders in underneath. And see if you can bring your hands to your lower back. And extend your legs. From shoulder stand. You can drop your toes above your head here. Coming into Halasana plow pose. And I'm going to turn sideways so you guys can see me. Okay. Don't turn your head. Pada Bandha in your toes. Mula Bandha in your hips. If this hurts your cervical spine, do not do it. That's the spine by your neck. And then slowly lower your toes to the floor or wherever they reach. And Halasana. If you want to take it a little further, you can bring those knees down by your ears. This is a really fun pose. I'm just kidding. Whew. Karma Pindasana, ear closing pose. And from here, straighten those knees. Lift one, lift the other. Bring your hands to the floor if you can. Slowly roll down. So your feet are now on the wall again. Just rest. That was a good one, everybody. Good job. I think some of you have already gone into Shavasana. Not yet. So let's get a nice deep stretch here. Let's cross our right ankle on our left knee. And then we're just going to slide that left foot down the wall a little bit. And just be. Just breathe. And we can slide that left foot back up the wall and extend that right leg. And cross now that left ankle on the right knee. And slide that right heel down the wall. Now this is my tighter side. Wow, is that tight this morning? So notice, one side might be tighter than the other. And just breathe. Give your body time to find comfort. And slide the foot back up the wall. Let's extend those legs. Good. Just take a moment here and just let those hips kind of sink into the socket here. It's a wonderful restorative pose here. You can open the legs wide if there's room. Let's lift those legs back up. Scoot away from the wall. We want to turn. If you want to turn your mat, you can. I just want to do a few little twists before we have Shavasana. Okay? So, heels under the knees. You can bring your feet and knees together. Your arms are like a bird or a dragonfly, straight off the shoulder, palms down. And let's just slowly drop the legs to the right. Just gaze towards the ceiling. Just breathe. Don't think. Just breathe. Press the palms down. Lift your knees. Take a breath. And dropping the legs the other direction now. Gaze towards the ceiling. Softening into a twist. Lifting those knees back up when you're ready. Bring your knees into your chest, interlace your fingers. Just gently rock side to side on your back. When you're ready, get yourself warm, put your socks or your sweatshirt back on, grab a blanket, grab a pillow. Just going to draw one card here at the end of class. Just give us a little direction for the rest of our day and a little intention for Shavasana. So if you want to be part of the draw, send your energy to my left hand. Oh, you see that? Mother Mary. Phyllis, are you watching? Irene, are you watching? Mother Mary. Divine Feminine. Power of the female. Very peaceful. Very peaceful. Kind of people. Mother Mary. Divine Feminine. The power of the female to create and produce. We are magical. Don't forget it. Boys, if you're watching, I love you too. Shavasana. gently roll over onto your side and rest there for a moment. Love guides us on our path, illuminates our day, and shows us the path to walk. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me. I hope some of you stayed with me the whole time, but do what you can. I know at home there's interruptions. I'll be back in a half hour for a nice chair class. We do some standing poses with it. We do not do anything on the floor, so we're all sitting in the chair or we're standing up. Shavasana is done sitting in the chair.